Hey you, and welcome back to my channel. So in this video I'm gonna be showing you how I do my eyebrows. Now I've had a lot of people ask me how I do them. A lot of people also think that my eyebrows are tattooed,
which they are not. I really do have to draw them every single time I want eyebrows on my face. You know, I have to go somewhere and shit.
So if you would like to see how to get your
eyebrows this way, okay, then please continue to watch.
So first things first, if you want that perfectly shaped eyebrow action, you're gonna have to do some prepping. I'm gonna be plucking my own eyebrows because I've been doing it for years and I know exactly which hairs don't belong there. So I am gonna be showing you how I do it. However, if you are a beginner, then I highly suggest you go to a professional to get them done, because plucking removes the hair from the root. And if you happen to remove the wrong hair by accident,
you have the chance that that hair will never grow back ever again in life.
That's not what you want, so that's why I recommend you to go to a professional at least for the first couple of times to get the hang of it, and then from there, you know, you can always try and do it yourself. Because then it's gonna be very clear which hairs have grown back and which hairs have been there from birth.
Now, I don't want to be blamed for girls walking around with half an eyebrow, you know, 3/4 eyebrow. Please, okay? Stop.
But I am going to be showing you what I use to do my eyebrows. First, you're going to need some tweezers.
Obviously, right?
Now for me, besides tweezers, I also extra shave my eyebrows with a little shaving tool like this one here. Also, you're going to be needing a little spoolie to comb the hairs,
and some small little scissors to cut hairs that are too long.
Now by combing my eyebrows up, you can see which hairs are too long. You can also see the shape that I'm trying to get that is still there. And if you look down here, you can also see the hairs that I want gone, and those are the hairs that I'm going to be plucking. Now I'm just going to get my tweezers and I'm just going to start plucking away.
And yes, it hurts. Sometimes you can get teary eyes. But hey, if you want to be beautiful, ooh girl, ugh. Now don't get carried away with this, because you don't want to end up with no brows. Sometimes you're just going to have those hairs that haven't grown long enough to be able to grab them with the tweezers. What can you do? You're going to have to wait.
Now, this is what I have done so far. You can see that underneath there it is as clean as it gets. I removed all the hairs that I could actually grab.
To show you the other brow, girl. Okay. You see?
So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to take my little shaving tool,
which I have sanitized with rubbing alcohol, okay?
I'm going to take that and I'm just going to gently, I'm not adding any pressure whatsoever. I'm just going to tighten this upper part here.
Just go very slowly to not make any mistakes and to shave your entire eyebrow off, okay? I'm not even touching my actual eyebrow. I'm just removing all those baby hairs around it. That would be a real pain in the butt to actually remove with a tweezer.
And I'm also going right here between my brows, in here underneath, to make that line sharp as well. And this is the shape that I have now. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that spoolie again and I'm just going to brush all those hairs up. Then I'm going to take my little scissors and I'm just going to go like this and cut.
Now as you can see, I do have some holes in my brows, some sparse, you know, bald spots. That was just from being young and dumb, basically.
It is very important to have a matte surface to work with so that you have a steady hand that is not slippery and not going anywhere.
So I've just washed my face. Now my face is screaming for moisture. Even though I have oily skin, my face is just not happy right now, but it's going to have to wait for a little bit longer until my eyebrows are done.
There are different products that you can use to fill in and draw on your eyebrows. You can either use eyebrow powder or eyeshadow for that matter that matches your eyebrow color best. You can use a pencil or you could use a cream. I basically only use a pencil when I don't have to wear my makeup for the entire day, when I'm just going for grocery shopping or whatever, then I would use a pencil. But if I want my eyebrows to stay on all day, then I go ahead and use my Anastasia dip brow. Because something like a dip brow does not smudge off easily and it is very long wearing.
Because the last thing you want, girl, is if you are with this guy that you have feelings for and he's nice and big and tall and handsome and he gives you a nice hug and your face is like in his freaking chest. Because the dude is tall, okay? And he leaves you with a half wiped off brow. Rest in peace, brow. That is not cute.
So I would suggest you to use a dip brow, or you could use this one, which is by Milani, which is a lot cheaper, does the same thing.
You could use this and save yourself the embarrassment, okay? So for now, I would say bye, pencil.
Today I'm going to be using my Anastasia dip brow, and the one I have is in a medium brown. I'm just going to dip my brush in there. The one that I'm going to be using is the Sedona Lace EB23, which looks like this, and it is just a very fine angled brush. And I'm going to close the drawer right away or keep it upside down on a flat surface. I'm going to take this brush and I'm just going to wipe away the excess product. And I'm going to start off right here. I'm going to start off right here. And see, by shaping your brows first, the only thing you have to do is really follow that natural shape.
Well, girl, it ain't so natural because we just created it, but you know what I'm saying, okay?
So if you want to know where to stop, you're just going to take that brush, angle it right here from this part of your nose along your lower lash line like this, and that is where your eyebrow is supposed to end. To start, it works the same way. Brush here, straight up, and that is where your eyebrow is supposed to start. So now I'm just filling in where I need the most color. And as you can see, I haven't touched the front of my brow yet because I want the least amount of product in the front of my brow. So I'm just going to focus on the end for a little longer. So now I'm just going to take a Q-tip and some makeup remover, and I'm just going to make that end even thinner and sharper. Like that. So now I'm going to take whatever product is left on the brush. I'm not going to pick up any more. And I'm just going to go underneath here, make a straight line, and I'm not applying any pressure. And just shape that front of the brow.
Now I do have a pimple right there, which is annoying the hell out of me because it's bumpy. But that is life, y'all. What can you do?
So now I'm going to take my spoolie again and just brush out the brows to soften everything. The front of the brow I'm going to brush up. And that is why you want those hairs to be cut properly. And then this part I'm gonna lay down. So I don't usually do this, but I am going to just for the sake of this video. And that is applying concealer to the bottom and the top of our eyebrow. The reason I don't feel like I need it is because I make sure that my eyebrows are shaped perfectly so that I get a very tight effect just by filling them in. So for the top part of the brow, you're gonna want a concealer color that is gonna match your skin color or your foundation color. For the top part of my brow, I'm going to be using this concealer here by MAC, which is the Studio Sculpt Concealer. And this is in the color NW35.
For the bottom part, it's optional. You can go very light. I'm not going to because I'm not about that life.
But the one that I'm going to be using for the bottom part is this one here, which is the LA Pro Conceal, and this is in pure beige. So I've decided to speed through this part here, otherwise this video is going to be way too long. I took a flat synthetic brush by Sigma and my MAC concealer. I'm just applying that on the top part of my brow. As you can see, this color matches me pretty well. Then I'm taking an angled synthetic brush by Sedona Lace and I'm just going to blend everything out. Here I took the LA Pro Conceal in the color Pure Beige and I'm just applying that on the bottom part of my eyebrow for a subtle highlighting effect. And then I'm going to blend everything out with the same Sedona Lace brush. Here I'm just setting everything with a brow gel by Rimmel London. So that is how I do my eyebrows. So if you did think this video was helpful, then please go ahead and hit that like button. Also, if you would like to see some more of my videos, then go ahead and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. And until my next video, be safe and goodbye.